This might be the entrance to the secret chamber. Open sesame. It's high time I ended this. Sea of blood. I can almost feel its taste.
Get out of here! I will die if I don't think of something quickly.
By the nails and thorns. The mask of the Mary Executioner from Tianan. It's my only hope. It is likely enough that I am going to my doom. The last march of the Inquisitor.
Isabella, my fair leech, dance with me, thee I beseech. Let us end things on a jeer. The Countess dances on my spear. Now I hear the mask's vile chatter, telling me to grab my dagger, carve myself with proper swagger. The samurai, their way I'll follow. Soon my stomach I'll have hollowed.
You're scaring me, Inquisitor. Take off that mask and stop fooling around.
That's the pickle that I'm in. I can't remove it without skin.
Only God and death have control over the mask. How did you manage to take it off?
I just grabbed it and removed it.
Lucky for me. Speaking in those pathetic rhymes was driving me crazy. What about Nantal?
She woke up as I was treating her. Her wound is no longer bleeding.
Why did you come here? I told you not to enter the palace.
Friend ran inside. I followed him. Nantal told me to stop him, but I didn't listen, and now he's dead.
He died defending you. Like a true friend.
Can I say goodbye to him?
Of course. I hope the Countess wasn't lying when she talked about the strength coming from the three blades. Let's go, Scamp. I must ask Nantal a few questions.
Farewell, friend. I will never forget you.
You did it, Inquisitor. Praise be to the vengeful god.
How did this happen?
When the second cloud appeared in the sky, Isabella ordered me to bring a few paupers from the harbor to the palace. She claimed that His Eminence was a follower of the cult, and that he meant to bring about the apocalypse. I was convinced that she wanted to stop him by stirring up the common folk against him.
But you were wrong.
The Countess led the paupers to a secret chamber and ordered that no one disturb them. After several hours, she emerged from the chamber as a bloodthirsty monster. It was then that I realized that she was a member of the Sabbath, and that she wanted to use the blades from Calaga to carry out her own plan.
Are you saying that the Sabbath was created by vampires?
They were once beings of light. At least that's what they claim. Supposedly, they became bloodsuckers because of the dark magic that tainted the world when Christ descended from the cross. For centuries, vampires have been searching for a way to undo the curse. They believed that light would return when they destroyed Jesus' dark emanation, existing as the murk in the unworld.
Let me guess. They wanted to use the 3 blades from Calaga to accomplish this.
Isabella only had one of them. I believe she wanted to acquire the other 2 by using her vampiric power. She needed human blood to awaken it, and likely didn't expect that the taste of blood would stir the dark desires and hunger she would not be able to control.
How do you know all that?
I am a spy for the Holy Office's inner circle. I discovered everything by collecting information about Calaga. The Countess was my best source, but I failed to see that she was playing on 2 fronts. I believed her to be a harmless aristocrat passionate about the life of Christ, but she proved more dangerous than the followers of the cult.
Is what they told me about Jesus true?
Do not be deceived by their words. They're madmen, Roychlin in particular. The old man used to work for the Countess, but they parted ways when Isabella found out he was a follower of the cult. It was he who infected the Cardinal with the apocalyptic vision of Christ's awakening, but he didn't share his full knowledge with him, which is what allowed him to pull the strings. The Countess knew that Roychlin was a threat, which is why she had him poisoned. Unfortunately, it was not effective. When the clouds began to appear in the sky, it became obvious that the old man had survived. I don't know how he managed it. The poison that the innkeeper mixed into his meal was potent enough to kill 12 men.
Ingvar transplanted his soul into Liliana's body.
You must stop him, Inquisitor. The 4 horsemen must be sent back into the void from whence they were summoned. If they remain in the unworld, they will create a gate through which they will cross over into our world, and we will then meet our doom.
How do I do that?
All I know is it requires an act of sacrifice.
In the Umworld, it's not easy to survive there as it is.
Get the 3 blades from Caliga. They will give you strength. Unfortunately, I will not be able to help you. Forgive me.
Find the guard captain, Scamp. Tell him to gather his men and come to the catacombs. It's possible that I will need their help.
And what about her?
Have the captain send someone for her.
Get him. Don't kill him.
Let go.
Let him go, dog. Let him watch in awe. Wasted effort, Inquisitor. The fallen angel answers only to me.
You killed the Cardinal and Ingvar. Why?
They outlived their usefulness. Those naive fools believed it was possible to resurrect Christ Vengeful. I chose not to disillusion them, as they served my purpose. I needed the Cardinal's influence and Ingvar's skills. Both of them were my puppets, just like you. The third blade from Calaga. I have them all at last. I didn't think you'd manage it. I thought you would die or flee. I planned on sending the fallen one for the Hasta. But since you did fetch it, you will witness the birth of a new god.
What are you trying to achieve?
I will use the power of the blades to enter the unworld and return an immortal deity, leading the four horsemen in a new body woven from darkness itself. I shall sow terror in people's hearts. All the kings of this world will have to bow to me.
By the Lord's sword. He's done it. He's entered the Homeworld.
The transplantation spell still binds him to the girl. Kill her. It is the only way to destroy his spirit.
You want to be free of him? Why don't you do it yourself?
I cannot lift a hand against the one who holds power over me. However, I was not ordered to guard him, so I won't stand in your way.
Liliana is innocent. Reuchlin only used her flesh. He said that he'd leave her body once he exited the Homeworld, so she could still be saved.
Don't be a fool, Inquisitor. The four horsemen will soon appear. Reuchlin will have to satiate their hunger by giving them the townsfolk to feast on. You must choose. Either her or them. Now, I will feast on your entrails. Pitiful fool. You won't hurt me with that pathetic weapon. Now, I will show you what real pain is.
By the Lord's sword, this is hell.
Naive fool. This is but hell's antechamber. Once I defeat you, demons will feast on your soul. Then you will see what true hell is. I'm going to cut you down, human bastard! I'll give you a lesson in humility, you mutt. Wretched dog! You presume too much! Your luck has run out! Get ready to die, you fool! Get used to hell, because you will stay there forever. I'm going to cut you down, human bastard! You cannot defeat the fallen angel! luck has run out! Get ready to die, you fool!
Your death will not be in vain. I won't allow the horsemen of the apocalypse to cross over into our world. I swear it. I hope Nontal wasn't lying when she talked about the strength coming from the three blades.
Hey, Inquisitor?
By the Lord's sword! Amelia! I took her to the Unworld with me! I was too late. She's trapped here forever.
The blaze from Kalunga will not help you anymore. Absorbing the horsemen has made us too powerful.
You couldn't have done that. I sent them back into the void.
Poor fool. We planned everything. The cult brought us the Four Horsemen, the Holy Office, and the Sabbath sent you. They all did what we wanted them to.
Who are you? What do you want from me?
We are what people bring here. Our power keeps growing, and we constantly hunger for more. The heralds of the apocalypse were too powerful for us. So we needed someone capable of an act of sacrifice. It was the only way to weaken them. Thanks to you, their power is ours. When we extract it from you, we will become invincible.
You are the angel. The hand of God. And the manifestation of his will. Hiding in Amelia's body this whole time. That is why she was able to remove the cursed mask from my face. Will you save the girl?
That is not in my power.
You used her. And now you're leaving her.
Don't be sentimental, Inquisitor. The end justifies the means. You have followed this principle yourself. It allowed you to triumph over your enemies.
The end? You mean the three blades from Calaga? Are you here for them? What are they?
Are you asking about this? 'Tis but dust, scamp. But also, so much more.
What now?
You will remain here and atone for your sins.
What do you mean? I saved the people of Königstein, didn't I? I dispelled the horsemen. Why am I being punished?
You accomplished it at the cost of an innocent woman's life.
I had to kill Liliana. If I hadn't, thousands would have died. I chose the lesser evil.
You don't understand, Inquisitor. Your sin was creating a situation in which making a tragic choice became a necessity. You could have prevented it. Remember the card you drew from the deck of Saint Timerius?
Carte blanche.
It was blank because you could have become a card that would trump all others taking part in the game.
How do you know all this? You my guardian angel.
Your guardian angel?